YouTube, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight we're going to take a look at a beer that recently just showed up in our New Brunswick liquor stores. And it's a beer that carries a reputation amongst the British beer reviewer crowd. It's one with a little bit of a history behind it, but one that a lot of people love and a lot of people love to hate. So today we're going to take a look at a beer from the Wells & Young Company, Wells Banana Bread Beer. Now, Wells & Young is also known for producing Young's Double Chocolate Stout, which is one of our favorites around here. I haven't gotten it in a while, but it's one that we get regularly and have noticed at times that it can be a little bit of hit or miss in quality. And from what I've heard, the same goes for this one. British Beer Reviewer Beer Goggles Reviews has a story behind this beer where it used to be an epic beer right up until they started using adjuncts, chemicals, and flavorings in order to improve the beer, or at least cheapen it up. So, unfortunately, I'm not getting it in the good phase. I'm getting it as it is now. But a lot of people love it, and a lot of people love to hate it. So, let's take a look. Long ago, ale was known as liquid bread. We've used our long history of creating the finest malt blends and added fair trade bananas to awaken the senses with a seriously fruity, rich, and surprisingly versatile banana bread beer. The inspired brew made with our own natural mineral water and fair trade bananas, tempting banoffee aromas, and are balanced by our silky richness of masterful malt blend and the peppery spice of the freshest, ripest hops. Ingredients: water, malted barley, sugar, maize, corn, yeast, hops, bananas, and banana flavors. So while it says it's made with bananas, it's not necessarily real bananas. It's using banana flavor, which could be anything from a chemical flavoring to an actual extract from the fruit. So, yeah, and of course it's got the usual British stuff about women should only have 2.6 UK pints or something nonsense. So, without further ado, why don't I pop the top off of this one and let's see how she is. On the top, it's got a Wells cap, gold or banana in color, I guess. Something to go along with the motif of the beer. And to add a little extra humor, I'm going to pour this into my gigantic snifter. Might help me pick up some of the smells from this too. And also look nice. Wow. So a lot of head. A lot of head. The color of it, which you could tell from the inside of the glass because the glass is clear. We'll get into that in a second. Kind of like a brownish, reddish hue. Maybe a hint of orange. It's clear, so it's definitely filtered. Let's give it a sniff. Now, as I was pointing at the bottle, clear bottle, it's only been in my fridge for about a week. So, honestly, it's got a little bit of like a skunky aroma, but only a very faint one. This one was made in Britain and then shipped over here in a clear bottle somewhere along the way. A little bit must have gotten a little skunky, but it's not like it's a very offensive or poignant note, and it's not turning me off. Other than that, it's got a really nice banana bread smell. It's got that smells of like a little bit of nutty. The banana comes right out in this. A little bit of like a sugar sweet, brown sugar, hints of cinnamon and nutmeg. Maybe not so much the nutmeg, but a little bit of cinnamon and brown sugar. It literally smells like you're about to take a bite of a nice piece of banana bread. It does smell really good. And to be totally honest, it looked good in the first place, so it does have at least that going for it. Boy, that smells really good. I like banana bread too, and the taste of bananas too is really nice, and that's got it. It still has it when it comes to the smell. Let's give it a taste. That's where it falls apart. It's very light tasting and almost a little watery. It's got a banana flavor that rests on a bed of sweet malt, but they're very faint And the banana taste almost has a little bit of an artificial quality to it. On top of that, you get a very earthy malt backbone. Sorry, a very earthy hop backbone. Which isn't absolutely strong, but it's prominent, at least, and it gives it a tiny bit of a peppery or spicy note. I mean, that said, it's not bad, but the flavors definitely don't match up with the smell. And that's almost a bit of a disappointment. Because if it tasted as good as it smelled, it would have been fucking epic. Alright, I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit and I'll come back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Wells Banana Bread Beer. So, what did I think about this one? Dang, that's exactly what I thought about this one. I really wish that it would taste just like it smells. And I have a feeling that one time long ago, it actually did taste like it smells. But right now, it still tastes good. But it's very, almost, should I say, weak and a little artificial. It's got some really nice flavors. It finishes dry. It's a really somewhat tasty beer, I guess. But all you really get out of this is a really light tasting smooth beer with a little bit of peppery hop, and it comes off feeling a little artificial and unspectacular. And I almost wonder if that's because of the changes, or has it always been something like that? And that's something I'll never know. To be totally honest, I really wish I had a chance to try it before they changed the recipe. And at the very least, I really wish they would either go back to that or at least create a beer that tastes just like this thing smells. Because ultimately, that's one thing I really would want. I would like to see a maker, like some brewer out there, actually come out with a clone of this beer, but have like a banana bread beer that tastes just like banana bread. Only, of course, being a beer. Oh, excuse me. Carbonation's getting to me. Irregardless, I didn't mind it. It's just it's not spectacular, and I think I can see where some of the British guys are getting at, where it was better at one point in the past, but it's not bad now, and perhaps that's what they're going for with cheapening it up. And I certainly got to say, it's not bad, but I hate the thought of cheapening your beer, because you reduce the quality of your beer just to produce more of it and make more money. Well, up yours, basically. As for a beer as it stands right now, I think I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It isn't like horrible or anything. It's still not bad tasting, and honestly, I really wish it would. The big thing is the taste is a letdown, and if it weren't for that, if it actually tasted like it smells, it would have been a lot better. So I think I'll leave it at that. Anyway, 3 out of 5 for Wells Banana Bread Beer. I hope that they either revert, go back to where they were before, or at least improve the flavor a little at some point, but who knows. Time will tell. Quit cheapening your crap up, man. Alright, anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Hope you enjoyed my review of Wells Banana Bread Beer. Try it if you see it, but keep in mind it smells better than it tastes. So, thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.